Hi friends, welcome to Time to Learn Tnpsc. இன்னைக்கு நம்ம பார்க்க போகிற சாப்டர் என்னன்னா The Constitution of India from Term 1 Civics. What do you mean by the Constitution of India? The Constitution is an authentic document containing the basic ideas, principles and laws of a country. It also defines the rights and duties of citizens. The laws governing a country originate from their constitution. Every country is ruled on the basis of its constitution. The Constitution of India is the ultimate law. We have to be abide by it. It explains the fundamental concept of structure, methods, powers and the duties of government bodies. It also lists the fundamental rights and duties of the citizens. Directive principles are also mentioned in the Constitution, so it is holistic in nature. In 1946, nearly 389 members of the Constituent Assembly who belonged to different parties from different places came together to frame the Constitution of India. The chairman of the committee was Mr. Rajendra Prasad. Who were the other significant members in the Constituent Assembly? Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Maulana Azad, S. Radhakrishnan, Vayajala Lakshmi Pandit and Sarojini Naidu were the members of the Constituent Assembly. How many members were there in the Constituent Assembly? 15 women members were in the Constituent Assembly. The drafting committee was formed with 8 members and its chairman was B.R. Ambedkar. B.N. Rao was appointed as an advisor. The committee met for the first time on the 9th December 1946. On the same day, the drafting of Constitution of India started. How did they form the Indian Constitution? The Constitution of nearly 60 countries, including the UK, USA, former USSR, France, Switzerland, etc., were thoroughly examined and their best features have been adopted by our Constitution. Do you know the father of the Constitution of India is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar? Did they draft in a short span of time? No, nearly 2000 amendments were made before the draft was finalized. When did they complete this work? It took a period of 2 years, 11 months and 17 days. It was completed on 26th November 1949. The Constitution was accepted by the Constituent Assembly, so 26th November is celebrated as the Day of the Constitution. How much was spent to frame the Constitution of India? They spent almost 64 lakhs. What are the objectives of the Constitution? The preamble of our Constitution stresses on the justice, liberty, equality and fraternity. What is the preamble? The preference of the Constitution is the preamble. According to the India is a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. What does it mean by sovereign? The Constitution has granted the people the right to rule. The members of the Parliament and the Legislative Assembly are elected by the people. The right to decide is only in the hands of the representatives. Sovereignty refers to the ultimate power of the country. What is the meaning of the secular? Law allows all the citizens of your country the rights to follow different faith and religious beliefs. All citizens enjoy the freedom of worship. The country does not have a religion of its own. All the religions in our country hold the same status. The Government of India rules through the Parliament, doesn't it? Yes, the Constitution of India provides a parliamentary form of government, both at the centre and the state. In a parliamentary system, the executive is collectively responsible to the legislature. The party which is the majority forms the government. What are fundamental rights? Fundamental rights are the basic human rights of all citizens. What are they? Right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, cultural and educational rights, right to constitutional remedies. They are right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, cultural and educational rights, and right to constitutional remedies. What about directive principles? What do you mean by that? There are certain guidelines to be followed while the governments frame law. Though these are not mandatory, they should be taken into account. What is universal adult franchise? Every Indian citizen has the right to vote when they attain 18 years of age, irrespective of any caste, religion, gender, or economic status. Like fundamental rights, every citizen will have duties too, won't they? Yes, there are duties respecting the national flag and national anthem, respect and protect the constitution, follow our great leaders who fought for our freedom, to protect our country, readiness to serve our country if necessary, treating everyone as brothers irrespective of their caste, religion, languages, races, etc. To conserve our ancient heritage and conserve natural elements like forests, river and lakes and fauna, to develop science, humanity and feelings of reformation to avoid non-violence and protect government properly. Parents of guardians providing educational opportunities to children between 6 to 14 years etc. have been added as our duties. The original copies of the Constitution of India, Hindi and English, are preserved in special helium filled cases in the Library of the Parliament of India. Facts: Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, N. Gopalasamy, K. M. Munshi, Syed Ahmad Sadullah, P. L. Mitter, N. Madhava Rao, T.T.K. T.P. Kaitan were the legal experts of the drafting committee. The chairman of the drafting committee, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, was considered the chief architect. When the constitution was drafted, there were 395 articles in 22 parts and 8 schedules. At present, our Indian constitution contains 448 articles in 25 parts and 12 schedules. 101 amendments were made till 16/9/2016. Glossary: What is democracy? A type of government in which representatives are elected by the people of that country. Drafting committee: a committee set up to prepare the draft of the constitution. Preamble: an introduction to a book or a written document. Republic: a country with an elected head of state. Secular: a statement which does not discriminate anyone on religious grounds. Socialist: equal distribution of a country's wealth and equal opportunities in all fields. Sovereign: an independent country not subject to any external power or influence. Recap: 26 January is observed as our Republic Day. The Constitution is an authentic document containing the basic ideas, principles and laws of our country. The father of the Constitution of India is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. The preamble of our Constitution stresses on justice, liberty, equality and fraternity. According to the preamble, India is a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. All citizens enjoy the freedom of worship. The executive is collectively responsible for the legislature. Fundamental rights are the basic human rights of all citizens. Directive principles are certain guidelines which are not mandatory. Universal adult franchise is every Indian citizen right to vote when they attain 18 years of age. Every citizen has certain duties too. Thank you. Please subscribe and comment. Thank you.